So if you watched the last video, we did the rear enclosed area. Now you get a chance to actually see inside that area, as I promised you in the last video. Hello, young lady.
Wow!
Somebody cooking?
Yeah, cooking something.
So the day is finished. The guys finished at 4:30. It's now 5. They're sitting out the front and they're having a beer, which is traditional. We pay for the beer. We've done quite a lot today. I say the guys and me, adding my supervision, make sure we ended up with what we asked for. So we've got to this stage that the actual roof spars are up. The central joining spar is on the peak. The A-frames are now complete because the crossbar has been put in there to make those there. Later we're going to take out these brown original crossbars, the wider ones, because they're very low, and which will allow us a bit more headroom, that when I come in with a load, something tall on the back, then I can come in here. Also we've got a Suzuki Carry, which has got a very tall back on. Previously that wouldn't fit, or now maybe it will, and we can put it in here, and if we go to Bangkok or somewhere, it's somewhere secure that's not the house, it's on the farm, we can put it here and lock it up quite secure. You can see all the crossbars on the airframes. So it's been a good day's work actually, because all of the superstructure is up. Now what's required is we've ordered the materials, the actual sheeting to come to clad this, and this side we have excess material on the A-frames coming down. That's going to be cut back. We are got some sheeting which is going to extend current roof line and angle out until it intersects those bars, and from the airframes we'll cut those off. We have extra sheeting ordered. Where that finishes, there'll be an overlap between the two roof structures, and then we'll have a common gutter for both of them. But there's an existing gutter here which will have to be removed, and those extension sheets go on, and we'll see where it all marries up and ends up, and then look at remounting that gutter to take from both roofs. But very happy. It's been an extremely windy day. I believe that there is a cyclone coming in from the east, from the Philippines across Vietnam, Laos, and it's going to hit Thailand in a day or so. It's been extremely windy here today. It's calmed down a little bit at the moment, but we've got no guarantee of what's going to happen tomorrow. Somewhere along the line in the next day or two we're going to get rain, but we don't know how much, and so the wind will continue until then. With that said, hanging sheeting tomorrow. First we have to put on the longitudinal rails which the sheeting will screw to, which will go on top of these beams. That's sitting on the ground over here. There are 26 metre lengths of that, and that's the kind of profile it is. That will go on top of these A-frames off into the distance to the other end, and the sheeting will screw into that, and they will actually add strength to the whole structure, and they will be the main support for the sheeting. So good day, very happy, got a lot done. Very different from when we started in the morning with just the brown frame that you can see there now. So yeah, the guys are having a well-earned relax, and a few bottles of beer we bought them for the end of the day, which is kind of traditional. That's what happened today. The small house has grown to a larger house, to a medium house, and this extension, that's as far as we can go because there's a dam there. which I said to my wife, but she said, oh, what about the other side? There's still room going towards the other dam. So we'll see what happens. I take it with a very parochial view, and we just live with what happens, whatever makes her happy. I like to fulfill her dream if I can. So that's all for today. The morning of the next day, and the framework is now complete. And now the first sheet of tin goes up. I think I remember one time I talk about this. Oh, maybe put roof on this one, yeah? I'm joking, but you're not joking. Oh, thank you. Oh, my saviour, Leo. And the lady in charge of being my saviour. My wife's brought out some food for them. And the sheet's going on at quite a quicker rate now. Closing in on time for stumps. They normally finish around 4:30. If they're in the middle of something, they'll push to 5. But it's also time for them to settle down and have a traditional beer. So here I am, and farm behind me, busy watching the guys put up the last few sheets. I'm Brendan Ryan, and this is my little slice of heaven with my wife. So let's watch the go. There we go. Another sheet about to go on. Their enthusiasm has increased somewhat, and that's the same for everybody everywhere. We're all the same. Another sheet heading for the roof. There it goes. That's the second last sheet. The last one's on the ground here, coming up soon. And here we go, the last sheet of roofing steel being handed up now. And that was the school bus going past, delivering the kids home after school.
Hello everyone!
You like a beer, young lady?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, you put water in the glass first? We're good, yeah? Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you. Chin chin, everybody. Let's just go for a walk and we can see this thing. This actually ended up being pretty much a similar size to the house. With the overhang on the roof, it's very much a similar width. It started off as a trellis for passion fruit. This was a dirt driveway, and we put in 10 cubic meters of concrete beside this little house that we built. And the trellis was there and had passion fruits on, dirt driveway. The concrete went in, and then the thought sort of occurred, let's cover it, let's put a superstructure or roof on top of the trellis for the passion fruit and reinforce it. And that was an idea, and we've been thinking about it for a little while. It's one of those parochial kind of things where, yeah, that'd be nice. Well, kind of starting this week, let's do it. And the chap who helped us build the house here, the older guy, was available, and he came around and had a bit of a look at what we've been doing since he was here last time, doing work for us. And all of a sudden he was building this between him and my wife. They agreed to do it, and I said, oh, yeah, okay, let's do it, let's get into it. So in the span of a few days, we've ended up with this enormous thing out here, which is great. And I've got a feeling that it might grow some walls too, and it might end up being not just a carport, something substantially more. So stay with me. And now it's beer o'clock. I've got some food for the guys, and we've got some beer coming, and we've got ice, glasses, and they're packing up, and they're going to be having a bit of fun shortly. So today was the test day. The driveway structure is now complete and the lighting is in, and the test was to see if my visual estimation of height on how high that crossbar on the supporting A-frames needed to be was a bit of a guesstimate comparing it to the Vigo, the Toyota Hilux we have. So today was the test day to see if this, the mighty boy with the big back on, which is created for mobile selling, you know, like a food stall, etc., etc. We were wondering if that was going to fit in there. We hoped it would. Hoping's not the same thing as fitting. Well, as it ends up, my visual estimation gives us about 3 inches clearance. And that's all we need. It's empty at the moment. When it's full of product and stuff in the back, then the tail goes down about 1 inch or 2. So yeah, it will fit. So thanks for watching, guys. The next short project is the front gate, which morphed into a full 34 metre front wall as well. Join us again for that one. You saw the rear undercover area painted and organised, as I promised in the last video. Future videos will cover many aspects of life in rural Thailand. Of course, please watch the other videos in the series previously. Please add a comment or question, suggestions below. Hit the like or subscribe button as you choose. And thanks again for your patronage. bye for now, guys.